back with another episode of No Line, No Bull. And we got Nathan Palmer in the house, an ex-NFL, then converting over to the music industry, right?
Oh, yes, sir.
R&B?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's tell people a little bit about yourself and a little bit about your career in the NFL, playing with the big boys.
Oh, yeah. Well, I played football, grew up in the Midwest, so I grew up in Indiana. Then I went to school at Northern Illinois, played there, won a championship. Shout out to the Huskies. Then I ended up bouncing around in the NFL for a little bit. So I was blessed to play with the Niners.
Okay.
Then I played with the Colts, Miami. Ended up doing a stint with Denver.
Denver Broncos.
And then after Denver, we did the Bears.
Now, I heard you was there. Yeah, you
Patriots.
came on home.
Right.
With the Bears?
For what year?
Yeah.
2015.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When did Hester leave?
Who?
What year did Hester leave?
Like way before that.
Way before that.
Yeah. I was there with Cutler.
Okay.
Cutler,
yeah. I had it was when Fox was the coach. John Fox.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Hester was there when we went to the Super Bowl. What was that, 06?
Yeah. So he was way before. I was still in high school.
Yeah.
When he was here. But I trained with them, so
that's good stuff. Yeah, that's why you was ready, huh?
Yeah, man. I went up there with the big dogs with like Tommy Harris.
Mm-hmm.
Dev was up there, Devin Hester.
Yeah.
Lou Aldang was up there.
Dang too.
Let's see, it was so many people that we worked out with up there. Shout out to Landon and all them, man, up there at EFT. It's not EFT no more, but that's where we was back in the day. So
that's good stuff, man.
Yeah.
Training with the big dogs.
Yeah.
What type of mindset you gotta have? Coming undrafted and then coming, sticking to the multiple teams and stuff.
Man, you gotta be resilient. You gotta have a lot of faith for sure.
Mm-hmm.
To be able to bounce around in a league like that a little bit is kind of probably a privilege.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? To be able to go from not even just any kind of team, but I went to good teams. So that was a testament of, my faith, and shout out to my agent, because my agent did a good job. Like, I had a whole team, but you definitely got to be in a different mental.
Yeah.
You got to be a different kind of cat.
What position did you play?
I played wide receiver.
Oh, okay.
So I played wide receiver, did a lot of special teams.
Mm-hmm.
I also played DB on practice squad. So for a couple of years, I never really came off the field, but
you was always on the field. Sure.
Had to be. Had to be. The more you could do.
Okay.
So, like with the NFL, what type of discipline and toughness, you gotta have, and then you gotta check your ego sometimes?
Man, all the time. Biggest thing about, especially being in the NFL is you learn it's really a business.
Exactly.
So some stuff really be out your control. So you can have the biggest ego in the world, but certain things come down to numbers. Also about production.
Right.
It's also about, where the chips fall.
Exactly.
And if you prepare for when they fall for you. So that's definitely one thing. But as far as discipline, it takes a lot of discipline. You got to think about it. To get back in the day before now, you know what I'm saying, where we got it sweet now, it's made. But you really didn't get any kind of gain out of the game of football until you probably year 10, year 13.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So to go from playing as a kid, all the way up until knowing that you won't get anything until third, fourth year of college.
Right.
So all the way from a kid, you got to be locked in on that vision of where you want to go and be able to say, no, I'm not going to do this. No, I won't go there. Spend a little extra time here. I'm going to do a little extra here. Yeah. And then all those times where you feel like you was being a lame or you feel like you was being a nerd and not doing, what everybody else do, you sit back once you make it and you be like, dang, I actually did the right thing.
And it was worth it.
Yeah.
What helped, or who helped, am I trying to say, mold that discipline or keep that structure?
Man, my dad.
Your dad.
Yeah.
Dads are so important. I'm sorry not to cut you.
No, you good.
They're so important. For the children, man. If you
Especially
want to see your kids achieve goals, man.
Man, it's wild because, I always didn't see it that way. I didn't really always see it that way.
Of course, as a youth, we don't see it that way.
You know what I'm saying? So,
As a
but
man, you do.
yeah, like just really as I got older, it was like, dang, having balance at home, also having structure, definitely played a big factor in it. And then having, I have an older brother who is 10 years older as well. So he added a lot to that factor because I got to really see from a 10-year gap of like, all right, I ain't finna do that. You know what I'm saying? Basically. Or, hey, I like, big bro did this and it worked out right. So let's do it this way.
Let's keep that.
Let's keep that going.
We're not going to keep. Some things we're going to keep.
Some things we're going to keep. So
you
having
baby boy?
I'm baby boy. Yep, of the family. Yep. Yeah. Besides my cousins and them, but yeah, we had some, my parents took a lot of people in, but definitely I'm the baby boy of the family. So
sometimes with parents, they get that gap. They give them time to correct themselves because I just did that. My daughter, I got a 24-year-old, a 16-year-old, and I got a 4-month-old.
Wow.
So it's a gap.
That's a big gap.
Yeah, it's a gap. But I learned it through each process. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. You get more mature, huh?
Yep. Each one get better with time.
Yeah. That's dope. That's crazy because I'm about the age my dad was when he had me. And just the other day I was thinking, like, man, I don't know how that man pulled all that off.
How old are you?
You know what I'm saying? I'm 37, about to be 37, so I'm 36, yeah.
What's up? Looking good.
Oh, yeah.
Like you're still keeping in shape.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Okay, let's get back to the...
Wait, so, like, when did you know that, like, football wasn't, the main identity no more?
From the beginning.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like I always tell people, music came before
football.
Sports.
And sports, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I grew up I started playing the drums at like 4 or 5.
So yeah, you did have
what I'm
that.
saying?
You had
Church,
that in you before that. Okay.
So it was like, and then you get to a certain age where you can actually pick up the ball and play sports and run track. Like I came from an athletic family, so mom's was a Hall of Fame basketball player. Dad was a heck of an athlete. Brother was an Army vet, but also went semi-pro. Could have went pro, ended up having an injury. So he ended up switching gears.
Who had the injury?
My brother.
What type of injury?
Neck. He broke his neck.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He had a tackle that he was playing in the game and didn't have his helmet strap. He played everything, to be honest.
Okay.
That dude was like Antonio Brown times on steroids.
On steroids.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, but yeah, getting those guys pretty much played a big factor in everything.
Would you let your kids play sports, play football per se?
Man, I would let my kids do whatever their heart desire.
Okay.
To be honest, would I want to guide them? Yeah, definitely. I'm big on skip a step. Like if I went through it and I got the knowledge to share, I often be like, yo, just skip that step. I already did that. You don't need to do that. Yeah. Or, skip that step.
We're going to jump that hurdle.
We going to jump that. We already did that hurdle. So you ain't got to butt your head doing that. So.
But even with us coming up and kids now, like you got to touch that stove to see if it's hot.
Yeah.
They don't just take the advice. You know what I'm saying? Yep. They got to, go through it for
You got to go through it and see. Experience is the best teacher.
Most definitely.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Okay. I let them play.
So you said football was love, music was life. Unpack that for us.
Yeah, so I love football, but like everything probably in my life was centered around music. And I woke up, I thought about music. I got in trouble at school for playing music all the time. Like even when I was in football, I often got in trouble for for sneaking out doing music. So football was like a love just because, like to be competitive, like to be a team player, all those things. Wanted a scholarship, like I said, my pops kept it real. He was like, hey, either you get them grades and you go out here and you practice every day, or you be in this factory working with me, 9 to 5. So he was like, you pick, you know what I'm saying? And I knew I didn't like doing chores. So I was like, all right, bet I'm cool. I'm gonna go ahead and run some more routes.
Yeah, exactly.
Catch a couple more passes. So that's what I really meant by that. It's just, sports was the love, but everything centered around my life was really music.
So What you got?
I'm just gonna tap into, what kind of music do you play? What are you a rapper?
What genre?
So I'm a singer.
Okay.
As an artist, I'm a singer.
Okay.
Songwriter, producer. So I produce as well. Both the
Right.
Quincy Jones way and play. So I do write. I compose. A lot of people don't know that either.
What is that?
So basically, a composer is if I go in and I scat a melody, and then I put y'all in the room and y'all end up writing to it, I compose the song. So I basically put the melody, the vibe, the curation, y'all put the words to it.
DJ Khaled shit.
Even more. I'm on my like Anita Baker and
That's Smokey
Robinson and those guys.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, as far as the term composer.
Yeah. I was messing with you.
I fucks with you.
Yeah. But yeah, more so on that DJ Khaled.
Okay.
DJ Khaled more of a producer though.
Okay.
He not really the composer.
I just be wondering how he get his money though.
He a producer, so it's just like if I produce a record, it's just like he produced it. He like Quincy.
Okay.
And he like, for lack of a better person to represent, but he's like, Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Where he might not play, he might not do everything, but if I put the record together, I produced it.
Right.
So, and he a DJ, so that's just the cheat code within itself.
Break your own music.
You break your own music. You got everybody you know who to give it to. Good cheat code though. Good dude.
It's one of your first projects you dropped. How did you feel about it?
Man, so if we're going back, Rest in Peace to My Heart was like the first project I ever like really dropped on my own. I did like a gospel rap thing. I rapped when I was little.
Mm-hmm.
So that was one of the first ones. But the first major ones that really kind of put me on the map, especially here, is Lakeshore Drive that I just did. Shout out to Rita Lee, because she was my project manager on that.
Girl too, Rita.
Yeah, Rita Lee. She helped out a lot with that. She had a whole team. She put together a team. Shout out my boy Bishop. Everybody came together, Nelson, Gigi, and that project was probably the one that put me on the map. A song called Southside, produced by my boy Kala and myself. I wrote it. We went and worked out of F&F studio. We worked in a lot of studios, 2020 studios with my boy Tempo, and then we went to F&F.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Rita had me all over during that summer. That was a fun summer. That was pandemic summer too. So
she gonna be working.
Man, listen, always. So, but yeah, that was the first project, man.
Yeah.
Good project, fun project. Make sure y'all check that out.
Oh yeah, you gotta shout yourself out, boy. Music blurred with life experiences, right?
Yeah.
Break down how your personal story shows up in that song.
And which song?
The
Blurred song?
Yeah, the Blurred song.
Man, just living life. Like I give a lot of people my personal experiences, love life, to party life, to, ups and downs of just life and sometimes. So, but in those specific songs, I think the one they really talking about is the one with Blurred. It's Cruising. But at that time, I was trying to find myself, and I leaned a lot into the extracurriculars, and me being so on point for so long to be an athlete. I was like, it's cool to let go a little bit and have a little bit of fun. So within that song, we talked a lot about just how your life could become a blur when you're really trying to find yourself, and then you get kind of lost in the music.
Yeah, definitely can.
Lost in the lifestyle, really.
Right.
So that's what that really came from.
Okay. Let's talk about, like, who are some of your biggest influences, and not just names, but why?
Oh, biggest influences. Stevie Wonder.
Okay.
And why is because just the story of how he started as a young child, the dream, his first radio hit was a live performance. And to me, I feel like that's what I love the most. about the process is like really being able to do live performance, get out there and touch the people with the music and just see it live. So that's been my biggest inspiration to start. And then just melodically, I don't think we've ever had anything like or as close to Stevie, and he still sounds just as good as he did back in the day. So, and to do it all blind, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Stevie's one of them. Let's see, Tank is one of them. Just because I like his story growing up as a church, helping Aaliyah. I grew up on Aaliyah in the 90s. Everybody grew up on Aaliyah. So just to find out that, you know, all the parts that I was singing was really him. And then to get older and meet him a couple times and be able to chop it up with him. That was kind of dope. So Tank is a big inspiration. And then Raphael Sadiq, Tony. Yeah, like those songs growing up, Teddy Pendergrass. I got a lot.
Yeah.
Anita Baker already named.
That's my girl,
yeah. Yeah, you feel me?
That's how women supposed to sing to their man.
You feel me? That's how you supposed to. You got to make me feel like you love me
for real.
You feel me? So, but yeah, a lot of inspirations, man. Whitney Houston, big voice, church big voice. And then, you know, I got a lot of peers that are inspiration too. So just shout out to a lot of them dope artists that I've just been able to collaborate with.
Okay, yeah. You got a song called what's it called? Napalm?
Which one?
On that
No, I got Cheyenne.
Cheyenne?
Yep, I got Cheyenne.
Okay.
I got Division Street. So Napalm is my nickname.
Napalm is your nickname.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a lot of people before I came back and started working with Rita, actually, my nickname was Napalm and Stay's name was Napalm.
Okay.
So Rita was just kind of like, you know, you like that name, you want to go by something else? And I was like, yeah, you might as well go by my government. Everybody know it. So, but that's what we ended up doing. But Napalm is my nickname. And then I got songs like Cheyenne, which is basically Chicago and Miami mix. Y'all ever been on the lake with friends from out of town? And they be like, man, this look like the ocean. There ain't no way it ain't no ocean. So
that's a lake.
Yep. And then
big lake.
And then honestly, I think it was Rita's sister. We was on Reggie's on the beach. We was on Reggie's on the beach one time, and she was just like, man, it feel like Cheyenne out here.
Cheyenne, yeah.
And you know, for me, I wanted to, being around Chicago for like 10 years, I know we had the whole like drill era and where it became Chirac around here. So I just wanted to give people the version of Chicago that I knew, because everybody that I would invite be like, man, that's Chirac is so dangerous. And it's like, yo, every city dangerous, right?
Yep, it is.
And, you know, it gets to the point where I just wanted to showcase another side. Like, yeah, Chicago got its dangerous side, but it also got places like Cheyenne where, you know what I'm saying, the people there are, they there to have a good time, and they enjoy the good parts of the city, the food, the architecture, the history, the culture. So it is, whichever one you're looking for, you're going to find. You feel me? Rooftops, bar. And most people don't know that Chicago is a bar city. It's not really a club city. You know what I'm saying? It's a bar city. So
go hang out.
Right. So, you know, you're going to have so many bars, and there's always something to do. Museums, art. Like, this is one of the top places for art. You got young people doing so many groups and activities and biking clubs and stuff I've never seen, you know what I'm saying, growing up in Indiana. It was just like, dang, y'all do so much together. You know what I'm saying? Black people come together. So to show that part of Cheyenne, Chicago, by calling it Cheyenne was what the goal of that song was.
There's no place like I own a boat. There's no place in the United States like Chicago in summertime.
There's no place in the world like summertime shop.
On Lake Michigan, on the boat. Just, man.
Yeah.
But it's funny that you said that. That was one of our reasons for starting our other Blueprint Chicago, is to show a different part of Chicago that people don't get to see, because all they get to see is violence. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what kind of inspired us to go with that route.
Yeah.
or whatever. That's
That's super dope.
Yep.
Blueprint.
Let's mix it up a little bit. Your IG has 500,000 followers. How do you balance genuine content versus business?
Man, just being authentic. And to be real, shout out to the team because, you know, they work their magic and help me build it. Like, it's a whole team that you don't get to 500,000 followers by yourself.
By yourself.
So, especially, I've had a journey that's been all over. You know what I'm saying? Football, music, doing it everywhere, opening for all kinds of people. I did acting, modeling, did all kinds of stuff. So it really take a team to get there. But the biggest thing is, like, you know, you can decipher what's business and not, but me being my authentic self, no matter what, is often going to carry me through both. You know what I'm saying? Doing good content or whether the business hit the way it's supposed to. But I just try to give y'all me as much as I can.
You seem like a very rounded brother. Like, what you see is what you get. You know
Man, for the most part. I mean, I got a whole nother side for sure.
Yeah. What's
But
your
we
sign?
all do.
That's
You said what's my
next
sign?
question.
Yeah.
Man, I'm an Aries, Leo, and Sag. Those my big three.
And what's
So
your
So I'm all
birthday?
fire.
What is your birthday?
I'm all fire. I'm an April. I'm an April baby.
April
Okay.
what?
Yeah, April 14th, right before tax day.
Oh, okay.
So how you a Leo?
Huh?
How you a
So you got moon sign, you got rising sign, and then you got ascending sign.
Leo? Mm-hmm.
So, you know, you got multiple.
Because I'm a Leo.
That's that R&B.
I'm a Leo.
You know, most people stop at they sun sign.
Right.
So my Leo is my moon sign. It's like basically what my inner thoughts are, mostly. So whatever your inner thoughts are, you probably got a whole nother sign for it.
Yeah.
But basically all of mine is just all passion. So
And
all
fire
day
sign.
I'm just,
And fire
I present
sign.
fire,
Yeah.
I'm thinking fire,
Yeah.
and then, you know what I'm saying?
You was almost a bull, though. I thought you was
Almost.
Yeah.
I was on the cusp a little bit, kind of.
Yeah.
Close
You
to
ain't
it.
become one of them.
Nah.
That's-
Oh, you a Taurus?
Yeah.
So,
Ah.
before you go there.
Yeah. Hey, man, you got to look. I just seen something on TikTok. Taurus is the number one sign, zodiac sign for highest IQ. I think y'all average like 126.
I can believe that.
Yeah.
Very sharp.
I can believe that.
Leo, I think y'all on there too.
Yeah, I definitely can believe that too. But I can believe it too. My wife a Taurus, and like she one of them women that don't have to study for nothing,
Yeah.
and then go in there and ace the test.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
wow.
I got a sister like that.
Yeah.
She be Taurus. I got a couple homie Taurus friends.
Yeah,
I'm surrounded by a lot of Taurus.
Man,
Taurus
too,
is
so.
bullheaded.
Yeah.
Fucked up so much in school that I didn't do no work, got terrible grades. But when it came time to take the test, like to
Ace.
go to high school, man, got some of the highest scores in the city.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's crazy how they do that. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Y'all be locked in, but not. Y'all be bored.
Yeah,
That's what it
you
be.
get bored.
Y'all get bored. Y'all like
Sitting
shiny
there
new things. Yeah.
doodling around in class. Man,
Yeah.
what is this stuff they teaching me gonna help me in life?
I learned this all the way.
They like to run the land too, like
Yeah.
roam around. They don't like to just sit still. They got to get out.
They got to go travel.
They got
I
to
love it.
travel.
And now they want to give our kids like that some ADHD medicine. Something wrong with it.
Right. Nah, y'all just born. Read. It's a book my sister gave me where I wish most of us would read. I think it's Black History Saved My Life or Black Art Saved My Life. One of the two. Don't quote me. I'll look it up and get it. But they talk about how Black teachers have the importance of Black teachers in our school system because we often, as young Black men, aren't challenged enough to learn, and so we get bored, and they confuse that with, you know,
with being thrown off. I'm gonna give you one. In high school, I was getting money back then, so I had my algebra teacher. I'm like, man, I can't figure this shit out. She would take me and come bring me by her desk and sit me right here. Now, come on, do your work. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Man, front me off like this, but I got it together though.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, listen. From Miss Coleman to my mother was a teacher, so.
Ooh, which Miss Coleman?
Not Miss Coleman out here, because I'm in Indiana, so.
Oh, okay.
Coleman,
But
yeah.
Miss Coleman might have left Coles after that, because we had Miss Coleman and.
She had short hair. She had like a short fro.
No,
Okay.
not that Miss Coleman. Miss Coleman was dark skinned, kind of more heavy set.
Oh
Solid
yeah,
woman,
no.
you know
This was a thinner lady, but But see, Miss Coleman, we both got a Miss Coleman in our story somewhere.
Yeah,
So, and 84% of black men are more likely to succeed when they have a black teacher by the 3rd grade. Just
that's a good
throwing that out there.
statistic to know.
Throwing it out there. So, for all you educators, we need you.
That's right.
we had a whole episode of where we had one of our principals from our old grammar school. We came and we talked about all of the old teachers and just our upbringing with the school and all of that.
I love it.
Man, we reminiscing, man.
All right, so let's get back on track. So you've been an athlete, artist, entertainer. What's the common thread that keeps you grounded?
God.
That's a good thread.
Yahweh.
Yeah.
Jah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
What they
people want to call him, but I call him God.
Yahshua.
Yahshua.
Yeah.
Yeshua.
Yeshua.
But yeah, so him, my higher being keeps me grounded. And I'm not always balanced, but I know where to go to get balanced. So
yes, sir.
In a few minutes.
About you got something?
Oh.
Okay. About the business side of the music and you branding, what most creators overlook.
Say that again?
With the music business side, okay, so about the music side of business and brand, what most creators overlook?
Man, a lot. They overlook that it's about numbers. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? The music is good, make the music the main thing, but sometimes you gotta step outside of yourself. And if I'm being honest, and what we really overlook is being able to relate and connect to people, and when you speak business, to make sure that you understand where you can add value to the industry, and then where the industry will be able to compensate you for it.
Exactly.
But a lot of us get stuck on our vision and how we want to do it.
Though.
You know what I'm saying? That's with any business. So it's just really learning the business and then knowing where you fit within that and then how to make your bread.
Yep. Sounds about right.
If you could launch any venture next, what would it be and why?
Ooh, I just was thinking about this the other day too.
It should be at the top of your dome there.
The joint venture. Well, I thought about a laundromat the other day. Just because I saw that those are one of the most profitable things that you could do. But all right, so I look, it's wild, and it was TikTok, and this is gonna be the wildest thing I'll probably say because y'all gonna be like, why? All right, so me being an Aries, I saw rams, right, on TikTok, and I found out that if a ram don't mate with the female, whatever sheep or ram or whatever, they end up killing them because they consider them to be LGBTQIA, all them.
Oh, wow.
Right. So there's a whole company that buys and saves those rams, and they use the wool to make clothes. So I thought that was dope because I was like, dang, they saving animals. It's a ram. I'm an Aries. I feel for the community. And then y'all get to flip it and use the clothes. So that was just something different that it crossed my timeline. And I was like, dang, I wish I could do something like that.
That's different. I think outside the box like that, man. I stay on TikTok, man.
Yeah.
You get so much criticism for TikTok these days there, but
man, stay on TikTok.
If you're intentional, when you're on there,
sending me TikToks.
You don't stop doom scrolling.
Shout out to TikTok, man. Yeah. I ain't never had social media day about
life. Well, we need an endorsement or some sponsorship over here.
Yeah. Get that check?
Yeah, give us a check.
That's a
little bit off the top. Artists that you could sit down and collaborate with. Top 5.
Oh, that I can sit down
and collaborate with.
When
I look at you, I'm like, man, he need to get with Ye. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I love to collaborate with Ye. I don't know if a Gemini and an Aries mix in the production room though.
A Gemini and an Aries?
Yeah. We probably go. Nah, we actually good because my dog Ricky Cutthroat a Gemini. So
Gemini. What's the Two-Face?
Yeah, that's Gemini.
My daughter Gemini, you know.
But no, I would love to work with Ye just because I mean that's a legend. Anytime you can like become one with the generational artists and be able to sit in and at least learn something.
Exactly.
Yeah, I definitely would love to work with him. I'm gonna definitely throw Raphael Sadiq up there, just because he got one of my all-time favorite songs, and he produced like Lucy Pearl is one of my favorite bands growing up. So being able to sit with him, definitely want to collab with Jeremiah, being from the city, just because he R&B, and I've been rocking with bro. I did all the back when they was doing the Victor Hotel, him and T Taylor and Willie Taylor. They used to all collaborate.
I seen you at the Victor.
Yeah, dog. I used to be at the Victor, but way back. I used to sneak out of I can say it now, but I used to sneak out of the team hotel and stuff and come do some of them shows.
Right.
And then drive right back to the cab. So definitely would collab with him. I definitely want to work with Chance just because he an Aries, and I believe that he is doing phenomenal, dope things. I already collaborate with my dog Bishop, but I want to do a whole album for my dog, so I'm putting it on here. I want to do a whole project for him. Sonny Woods, shout out to him. And Tink.
Tink?
Yep.
That's a female artist?
Yep. Singer, Tink.
Okay. Yeah. I think I heard something.
Yep. Tink from here. Let's see, who else?
What's one of her big songs?
Winter's Diary is her album.
Okay.
That's the best thing ever.
The best.
Yep. Start there. Tink is dope. She do a lot with Hitmaker. Recently, she just did a project.
I went to school with him.
For real?
Yeah, we both went to CVS.
Oh, that's dope.
Shout out to him, man.
Shout out to him, man. Making big waves.
Tell him we need you on the show too, Hitmaker.
Yes, sir. Come on, big dog. Come home.
We got somebody for you to work with over here too, man. Come on, bring some of that talent back to Chicago. We know
Yes,
you out there
sir.
LA getting all that money.
Yes, sir. But yeah, those collabs. Let's see. Anybody else that I would love to collab with? Oof. Female wise, I definitely would love to collaborate with Victoria Monet.
Okay.
Just her live show, cold. So yeah, like I said, I'm live. I love live music, so I love to collaborate with those artists.
Have you did a lot of live sets like with a band?
Yeah. I don't even like doing a show if I ain't got a band.
My uncle does that, man. I think it's some of the most dope.
Man, it's the best music you can do. And shout out to the musicians in Chicago. Let's just start there, because no matter, you can go to so many different groups of musicians, and either one you get, bro, you're going to have top of the line musicians, because they all cold out here.
He played the drums as well, too. His name Curtis Cowson.
Yep.
You probably ran into him.
Yep, I done ran into him a couple times. So, but yeah, having a live band is the way to go. I prefer having the live instruments just because you can do so much more with the music. You can be free. You can alter the music. You can arrange it different. You can be on the spot. And you can feed off the crowd a lot more. And then you can highlight just how good the music really is and bring it to life and give people something different than, an 8-bar loop. So, and then, like I said, Chicago really got some of the best musicians, if not the best musicians in the world. So anytime I get to get on stage and hear that music and have that accompaniment, man, it's super dope. So
Yes, sir.
We need to put together a live concert.
Man, yeah, y'all do. And let me know, because I'm down.
Yeah, we see you passionate about the music.
Man, I love it.
Yeah.
Football just your little first step. Then you like,
yeah.
we going to what I really love.
Yeah. I had to get to it. You feel
We'd
me?
have dug in about the music. I gotta ask this before I go, man.
Yes, sir.
When you was in the football,
Yes, sir.
was it scripted?
Actually, man, I'm going to give y'all the answer you're looking for. Yes, it was, but not the way you think.
Okay.
So, every team script their first 20 plays, 15 plays, 10 plays. So no matter what, you're going to go out there thinking that it's going to be this. But it's just a chess game. Is if we line up in this formation, what they going to play. If we run this play going to this side of the ball, what they going to do. And then we start picking it apart from there. But as far as them knowing who gonna go, it's not really scripted, but you can tell from the previous year, like, all right, they got close. They made these moves in the off season. They got this coming in. They got this coming back. They might end up being in the, you know what I'm saying, ship. But then you got stuff that happened like this year where I would never bet against Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? But this wasn't the year for him. You feel me? And then if you'd have told me at the beginning of the year, and I love it, y'all don't beat me up. I played for the Bears, but I still might have a little bit of beef because they cut me, so it's cool. I can talk like this. But I didn't even think Caleb was going to be who he was at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I won't even say it's big yet because he got a lot to go. I watch from like a film standpoint to where I don't want to do bogus like that because I like him. And I'm not his coach, so I don't want to give my analysis on him like that. But I'll just say, starting off, I didn't think he was going to be,
me neither.
2 games into the playoffs.
Yeah, me neither.
This year, at least.
Exactly.
So it's not scripted, but you can kind of tell what's going on if you're really paying attention. Yep. Let me ask y'all this. Y'all Bears fans?
Bear down.
Yep.
Bear down? How'd y'all feel about this season?
I felt we went further than I thought we was going to go.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
How y'all rocking with Caleb?
Of course. Yeah,
I'm going to rock with him. He just got to get his pass percentage up. I don't like that 58%. He's the lowest in the NFL, and he got to get that together. And I see him miss a lot of wide open passes that he shouldn't have never missed.
Man,
how many years has he been in the league?
We're not talking the same game. We're not talking the same era no more.
No, but y'all got to give so criticism over quarterbacks. You got to give time. You got to give them time to develop.
So I'm ready. I'm ready for this.
But what I just said was he had wide open players, not under distress, no nothing. He missing them. You can't do that.
So I'm gonna be real, okay? And he got time to clear that up.
He got time. He definitely do.
But we no longer live in a time where college was used as a preparation time for you to get ready for the league, and then when you get to the league, you are able to develop to become who you are. Mm-hmm. Everything is now. We are in an instant world, and it got even microwave. It's even worse than microwave now. Like we really in our what they call it, the
Jetsons.
The Jetsons. What's the air fryer wave now? Like we beyond the microwave.
Yeah.
Like you throw the chicken in the microwave, you can't fry it the same way you do the air fryer. You feel me? So we stepping into the era where like Caleb had to come into the league being ready because you're not developing and getting used to, having a bag now. You're not getting used to being in the spotlight from, endorsements and things like that, and having to balance that with reading a defense in 24 seconds that's moving way faster than you've ever seen in your life. And then it's like those things, like, yeah, we can say that, but you're a first round draft pick in 2025, 2024, 26. Like, you got to come in ready because you played in college at the highest level and you're a Heisman winning trophy person, bro.
Yeah.
Your expectations is high.
It's high.
So, I will say he's lived up to them.
He's done very well.
He's done very well. He's done a great job of not really caring about us, the noise outside, and getting back to ball. But, I'm a tough critic. I played with, I'm going to go ahead and talk my big one real quick. But Peyton Manning for 2 years, got to sit in a meeting for about 2 months with Tom Brady. I got to play with Alex Smith and was a roommate for Kaepernick. So, you feel me? At one point in time, shout out to Cap.
That's later on.
But you feel me? Just within those guys alone, Andrew Luck, just within those guys alone, they don't miss the layups. You feel me? So, yeah, they make big throws and you can make the magic happen, but how are you at making the layups?
The simple
also, not getting too greedy. Don't let the moment make you, and I could talk you through each play. After my dog threw the one at the end where Komet caught it in the corner, and then he bring us in a halftime and not halftime, overtime, and he run the ball, he get the first down, and he stand up, and Chicago make you feel like that when you ain't from here. You know what I'm saying? Make you be like, oh, okay, and then he went for the long one to my boy who already probably concussed, DJ Moore.
Mm-hmm.
Love you, everybody on DJ Moore, but y'all got to give my dog some slack because hitting the ground frozen in Chicago and banging your head not once but twice and then getting thrown on your head, my boy was probably gassed and probably concussed, but that's no excuse. That's just a receiver sticking up for a receiver. But he needed to flatten the route. It's okay. But Caleb didn't even need to throw that. You had a check down that could split two defenders and we get the field goal and we win.
Yep.
That's the difference between Peyton, Tom, and him. But that's only what, year 2 for him?
Year 2, exactly.
And he got Ben Johnson. So I guarantee right now, that check down, the next day, whenever they do look at the film, whenever they both go in there, that check down is going to be talked about. And I guarantee it's going to be an emphasis for a whole year, off season.
About Peyton. Was Peyton doing this first year in the league, not making no errors?
Peyton wasn't coming out of college the way that Caleb came out of college. That's what I'm talking about. He wasn't.
Was Lamar Jackson?
He wasn't. He wasn't
doing all of this. You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't.
Michael Vick.
They wasn't.
So y'all got to give the brother.
But
I understand.
You're the number 1 draft pick. It's expected
in 2024.
Everybody's human. You got to have time to grow.
No, he do. I'll say this. He's a lot further than a lot of them.
A lot of people. I bet you. Next year, it's a whole different story.
Now, if I be real, for Chicago, if y'all really want to know if y'all got a quarterback, this next year is going to tell you if you got it.
It's going to tell you.
Because this year you caught people off guard.
Yep.
Right? They might have known about Ben, but they was like, we're going to give them some time to develop what their chemistry is. But then they came out smoking, right?
One more thing, too, though. We got to get that defense together.
That's going to come. That's going to come this draft.
Yeah, that's what I said, too.
That's going to come this
draft. A lot of defense this draft.
Somebody got to get, to be honest, defense need a star on the line.
They got to.
You got to get home.
Front four, you got to get home.
You got to get home with four. If you can't get home with four,
it ain't going to work.
You can't really. Let's just say you won't get further in the playoffs.
Exactly.
Because if you stop the run, which they did a good job with bringing them safe. To be real, the defense, if we got to be real, they did their thing the last couple games.
I was talking about the front four.
Yeah, but that front four got to get home. But they did a good job last game of getting home. So I will.
Yeah, last game, but they got to. They got to work there. We got to get that front four together.
Got to get the front four together. Yeah. But Peyton wasn't doing this. Tom definitely wasn't doing it. But Caleb a whole different cat. So, but respect to him because my dude took everything that was thrown at him, never batted an eye. And went out there and balled out this year.
Yeah, he did. They balled out. Yeah, they balled out.
Caleb, you get a chance, man. Come on, sit down, Chicago Blueprint, man. We got some things to talk about. You see me over here, stick it up for you.
Hey, Caleb, you know what? Come on here. French tips on me.
Yeah.
French tips on me.
French tips on me. Get a pedicure too while you at it.
Yes, right.
Man, but I think we touched on so many things, bro. Man, we thank you for coming out and sharing this Sunday with us, man.
I appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir, man. We got a good one here. Chicago native, played in the NFL. Now he doing his music thing, and he doing it with some of my peoples. You know what I'm saying? Let's get you to shout out your social medias and stuff, and some of your music that you want people to listen to.
Bet. RealNaPalm everywhere. RealNaPalm. And it's all one word. Don't put the in front of it. It's just RealNaPalm. And it's Nathan Palmer. Y'all can, for lack of better terms, you can just Google Nathan Palmer and it's going to pop up. So we did a good job with the marketing team of SEO and stuff. So I pop up quick.
Yes, you do. First page.
Pop up. But yeah, RealNaPalm everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I got an X too. So all of that. Anywhere you find me. I'm on LinkedIn too. So you can find me everywhere. Ooh, yeah. I'm on Spotify. I'm on Apple Music under Nathan Palmer and Napalm. And yeah, anywhere. Coming out soon. I got a new record. If y'all go to any of my socials, the link is there. and I'm gonna share it with y'all too. And then we're doing Venom and Velvet, and it's about to pop out, and it's gonna be dope.
Okay.
This was kind of free flowing. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I just want to say I appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying, for giving people like myself, artists, independent, entrepreneurs, all that stuff, for giving us a platform and giving us a chance to, at least feel like we being heard in this big pond of everybody doing a lot. So
Yes, sir.
I appreciate y'all, man, and y'all upstanding people, man, and real
Yes, sir.
solid people, man. Thank y'all.
Yes, sir.
Man, we
Appreciate you for coming on, man. And coming out and supporting No Line, No Bull.
Yes, sir.
Cat, man. Y'all go out and support my man.
Yes, sir. Check all his music out and follow him on social media. Y'all gonna be seeing him on our social media pages too, because I'm gonna be collabing with him, and we gonna make some more things happen in the future too.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We out.
Look forward to have you back.
Yes,
My
sir.
dog.